Hello everyone and welcome to Delta Wolf Gaming. Today I'm going to be sharing some tips on how to build a good team in Mania Legends. This is something that a lot of you have been looking forward to, and sorry for taking so long to do it. Life has been hectic, but that's not going to stop me. It slows me down, but it's not going to stop me. I'm going to keep making quality content for you. So if you'll hit that subscribe button to not miss out on future videos, and let's get started. So when selecting dragons to be part of your team, the first factor you want to take into consideration is the rarity. Rarity goes as follows. You have C for common, which is the lowest. Next you have U for uncommon, which is the second lowest. R for rare, which is third from the bottom or right in the middle. Then you've got E for epic, L for legend, D for divine, and then finally A for ancient. And of course you can see on screen there the B rank, but that stands for boss, and those you cannot use on your team, so it's completely irrelevant for this discussion. Now, while the rarity may seem somewhat trivial, it's actually an extremely important factor for a number of reasons. Is first, that higher level rarity are going to have better stat values. The level of rarity of your dragon will also dictate the maximum level of sigil you're allowed to equip to a dragon. For example, if you're using a R rank dragon, the highest sigil you'll be able to equip to it will also be an R rank. So for that reason, plus the fact that higher levels have better stats, I'd recommend your team be made exclusively of L or higher. The next important factor will be the elements of the dragons that you pick. And this is important for a number of reasons. Is one, each element at its max training level has different special abilities. And these special abilities are vital to being able to win battles. It's also a good idea to try and pick 3 dragons that have different elements from each other. And the reason for it is just like you see in the picture here, is that there are certain events that will exclude element types or only allow particular elements to battle. And that's pretty devastating if all of your top level dragons get excluded because, say, if they're all electric type and electric type's not allowed in that battle, then you're kind of up the creek because you don't have any good dragons for that battle. Now, it will take longer to level your dragons up because of that, because more elements means more temples that you have to level up. So in the short run, it's going to hurt your game a little bit because it'll take longer to level them up. But then in the long run, it will work to your advantage because your team will be much more diversified. A little bit later, I'll probably make a how-to video including which level 6 training abilities for each element type is best, because some are literally better than others, whereas others you can probably go either way and still be fine. What sigil you equip to your dragon heavily depends on its element type and what its level 6 ability is. These two go hand in hand. It's very important that you do not equip the wrong sigil to that dragon, because if you're applying an offensive type sigil to a defensive type dragon, you're not going to get the most out of it. And some elements are defensive, whereas some are more offensive, and others are AoE. Like, for example, stone and metal are very much so defensive type elements. Now metal, if you use it correctly, can be a mix, but it's more defense than offense, and so you should plan your sigils accordingly. Now exactly how sigils and special abilities fit together, it's a little bit more in depth than what I'm able to do right now because, as I said at the beginning of this video, I don't have a whole lot of time right now. Life is kind of crazy. I wanted to hurry and get this video to you guys, but I will be making that in the future, so stay on the lookout for that. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that, and I'll see you all next time.